Hey, what's up guys? We're back again, ready to troll ladder with a 2.2 elixir hog rider cycle deck. Our deck is so crazy that our opponents will have no clue. And when we rush in with the first hog rider and they counter it with their tornadoes or buildings, we're gonna have a stronger, beefier, and better level 16 hog rider in the back. And when he comes out to fight, our opponents will want it out of their sight. But if they've got regular counters to Hog Rider that would typically finish it off, since it's level 16 and so much stronger, it's probably still going to give me damage. And if you choose to cycle multiple firecrackers on the map with your mirror, protecting it with Ice Spirit, cheap distractions of Ice Golem and Skeletons, that's going to create some severe emotional damage for every opponent. There's nothing more frustrating than a Hog Rider coming through when you don't have a building or tornado in cycle, and that's what Mirror Hog Rider is bound to do. Let's go jump straight some ladder games, test my skill with this crazy quick 2.2 elixir cycle, and assert dominance. A whole lot of love to everyone that's using creator code SirTag to support the channel. Today's video is sponsored by Warpath, created by Lilith Gaming. This free-to-play military strategy game has got some of the best production value that I've ever seen. Warpath now has new sniper gameplay. While enjoying strategic command on the battlefield, experience the most realistic sniper missions, attend a secret mission, and eliminate important high-level targets. Every action and choice you make is crucial. Warpath delivers the most realistic military experience that you'll ever see, from iconic battlefields, real weapons, and vehicles from history. Their attention to detail is incredible. This game will enhance your strategic skills, and you'll be surprised how far you can get, building your own forces the way you want to defeat your enemies with superior tactics. Every officer that you can choose has its own strategy and unique benefits. Choosing the right one to accommodate the specific battleground environment is absolutely crucial for a successful campaign. Warpath has some incredibly unique vehicles and weapons that you can customize to get yourself out of any situation. But my favorite gotta be those extra thick tanks. Skill trees allow you to create a completely unique experience, customizing your weapons and vehicles to a different level. Playing Warpath is like going back in time and experiencing all the historical battles with a bird's eye view. There's always something to improve on. Whether it's allocating your resources in the most effective manner, choosing the right weapons for your campaign, or making real-time adjustments on the battlefield to surprise your opponents. And you can jump into battles with your alliance to crush enemies, get stronger, and grow together. Now is the best time to play Warpath. There's a $15,000 tournament going on that anyone can enter. So if you haven't already, download Warpath today using the link in the description of the video or in the pinned comment. All right, let's keep it up. You guys already know the deal. Rush through the Hog Rider and pray that your opponent doesn't have a building or tornado in cycle. I guess if he's got tornado, it's not going to be that bad of a deal because the bats are going to mitigate that potential. And wow, this guy did not get ready. He just took his entire tower completely off the face of the map. That Hog Rider just punished this boy. All right, we're going to go in for an Ice Golem and immediately go in for Skeletons and then Hog Rider on the other side. And the fun thing about doing this Hog Rider placement is, oh, no, not fun. Not fun. Not a bueno situation. Also, it seemed like my Hog Rider was confused. It wasn't targeting anything for the longest period of time. I don't know if you guys noticed that. But my Hog Rider literally just did not target anything there. That was whack. It's all good. He's not going to take my tower with this. I can firecracker and I can go for Skeletons and then probably force out a log with the firecracker and figure out what's going on. But playing against Expo, usually really long and boring games, but this has been the antithesis of it. Every single moment in this game has been action-packed and I'm loving it. So I'm going to go for Hog Rider with the firecracker, force out some extra elixir. He misses the Tesla. Oh no, wait, what? What, Hog Rider? Are you kidding me right now? You're going to go towards the tower, you're going to go back towards the Tesla, and then at the last second, you're going to go back towards the tower and then troll me and just not go towards the tower there. I see how it is. And now we're going to unload the level 16 big boy because it's his time to shine. He needs to get the damage, or at least tank for the bat so I can get a little bit of love there. I don't have a big spell. Usually this matchup would be so easy. You Earthquake or you rocket your opponent out when you're up this amount of damage. But, you know, we just like making things a little bit more challenging and torturous for us. Now we're going to try to find our way through an Expo defense and double elixir when this guy will almost always have an answer. But maybe we can use Firecracker Splash. Will that be our answer? Will that be our savior? If you log, that doesn't even kill my Firecracker. That knight's gone. That's toasted and roasted. Oh, finally! The Hog Rider knows best. And she is not going to succumb to the test of the Tesla. So, looks like... Oh, no, I can't even say I won. Still 6 HP on the tower. Please let me win. I have a family. You psychopath. Firecracker, kill it. Let's go. Okay. He's going to cycle his Tesla again. He's not supposed to do that. You can't do that. You can't do that. There's no way. There's no way you're allowed to do that. If we go for another Hog Rider, we go Skeletons, we Ice Spirit, we Ice Golem. We get back to 2 hog riders. We get back to 3 hog riders. It's too much. There's no way. There's no way you're stopping this today. If this doesn't get a hit, I'm going to cry live on video. Okay. No cries today. Only delicious, delectable W's. And we're going to defend for the rest of the time. It's going to be incredibly boring. He's not going to break through an ice golem, bats, double ice golem. He's done. He doesn't even have anything to kill those 2 bats. Peace out, buddy. Super easy stuff, and I thoroughly enjoyed that game, which is the first time I can ever say that whenever I play against Expo. Well, hopefully we have absolutely 0 losses today with this deck. It's the first time playing it, so we're going to rush through with our Hog Rider and see what's cooking. So, obviously, I don't really like playing against Goblin Drill, but I love when the Goblin Drill pushes the Hog Rider closer to the tower. Are you kidding me right now? I can mirror up the bats. It's going to be able to kill the Valkyrie, and then I can make sure that the Firecracker is able to finish off the Goblins. Beautiful. That's sensational. I don't have to spend any extra elixir. Please, Firecracker, please go on the left-hand side. No, 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 don't go right. That's the wrong lane. You went in the right lane, but it wasn't the right lane, bro. That's a failure. Why would you mirror a log? This guy is one with a mirror like me. It's our destiny. I'm going to Hog Rider here. I'm going to go for bats because last time he just did not have a good answer to the Hog Rider, so we might as well just test our luck again. Ooh, okay, so yeah, he couldn't tornado to the King Tower because if he did, then the Hog Rider would have obviously not got any damage, but the bats would have. You can't tornado all the bats that are like in front of the tower to the King Tower. So that's the reason why he was put in a peculiar position. I think I have to go for skeletons or the Valkyrie gets 1 hit on my tower. So I'm not going to mess with that too much. We're currently up a lot. He hasn't activated King Tower yet. And he won't be able to cycle back to a tornado. So I'm going to go for a Hog Rider because my fast cycle is way faster than yours. And then we can go for a decisive advantage with a Firecracker splashing onto the Goblins, forcing out a log, and traumatizing your Goblins to the point that the Hog Rider still got another hit. Those Goblins are living in a constant state of fear. And it's insane to me that, you know, we're staying true to his name and he's gotten essentially absolutely 0 value and absolutely 0 damage. I'll take that. I'm going to go in for a cannon here because I think it will give me a better trade overall. If I can cycle back to another Hog Rider, maybe the cannon's going to go and protect me. Oh, wait. He's scared of the cannon. He wanted to kill it, so he went for a mere magic archer. Oh, he's going to tornado this. No, I gave him the King Tower activation. Oh, if only the Magic Archer was just a little bit stronger. Can it be like level 17 so it would have been able to kill the Hog Rider before the King Tower activated? That'd have been too nice. That'd have been too clean for us. I timed it exquisitely so the Magic Archer died to the tower. That's not an easy timing to pull off. A lot of times I mess it up. Whereas like the Magic Archer doesn't cross the river, but that time it worked out really well. We'll take that trade. All right, we're going to go for bats. We're going to expect him to go in for a Magic Archer so I can go like Ice Golem here and then go in for a cannon. I was hoping that that would not work out as he did. I was thinking that the cannon would be able to kill everything and the Ice Golem would be able to protect it. But it is what it is. Sometimes you hope for things and it doesn't necessarily work out. Anyway, Firecracker is able to put in work. Oh my gosh, is it not able to kill the Magic Archer? This is wacky. This guy is one wild child. So he's got a very, very aggressive deck with Drill, and Drill is not a fun deck to play against when they have an advantage. Let me tell you, Drill does a lot of damage, dudes. Ice Spirit's going to throw him off, and he's going to have to go in for a Fireball there. Huh. How is the Magic Archer not hitting my tower? How is the bat not dead? There's so many questions and no answers. Hopefully he does. Oh, no. What the heck? I don't know if you guys saw that, but the Magic Archer just killed everything. Level 16 cards are broken sometimes. I think I got to go for like double cannons if I have any hope of winning because he's just going to tornado my stuff into alignment. So I need to be able to kill it in another way. We're going to Ice Golem here and make sure the Magic Archer targets that. And then with no tornado and no drill in cycle, what are you going to do? Because you can't tornado if there's an Ice Golem there. Ooh, are the bats going to lock onto the tower? He's going to have really going to freak out and drop like a log and then a tornado back. Oh, he's mirror logging. Let's go. I think what I can do here is I can Hog Rider and then have the Magic Archer target that and then go in for Firecracker here because the tower and the Firecracker are going to be able to kill that. And if you tornado it back, the Firecracker is still able to splash onto all your stuff. This game is ridiculous. I can just bombard him with Hog Riders instantly. What is happening right now? Another Hog Rider. You thought you were dealing with it. You thought you had it handled. But guess what, bro? You just see more Hog Riders in your nightmares. It's beautiful. The fact that I just spammed 3 Hog Riders in 3 seconds should not be allowed in Clash Royale. But you know what? I love it. All right, let's see if we can keep it up. That last game was intense. And I feel like if we got Hog Riders spam with Mir, they're just going to escalate every single time. So I'm going to Hog Rider out of the jump and pray that he doesn't have Tornado. He's Mega Minion. That's an amazing start. That's guaranteed 2 Hog Rider hits. And it's almost a third. Wait, it was a third. I didn't know that. I didn't know that Mega Minion didn't deny like more than that amount of damage. That was insane. He dropped the Mega Minion relatively quickly, too. Maybe if he dropped it immediately, he would have only taken 2 hits. I think that that's the case. Getting 1,300 damage because of a 1 Hog Rider cycled kind of feels a bit broken, if you ask me. And he can't activate King Tower right now because the Firecracker doesn't get a shot. So he's just like sitting there and wondering what's going wrong with his life. Also, if we're playing against a Lava Hound Balloon deck, and we only have Firecracker, if he's got arrows, this game could be a bit more tough and troublesome for me. So I'm going to keep my Firecracker alive in case he's got Zap, so then he's not able to kill it. So I needed to drop the Skeletons there. Otherwise, the Skeleton Dragon would have gone 1 hit, and then he could zap my Firecracker, and then I would look like a fool. But since he wasn't able to just finish it off, he took a little parting shot there. He's saying good game. Game's not over. It is far from over, my dude. I think you're going to Lava Hound on the left, so I'm going to go in for an Ice Golem. I'm going to go in for a Hog Rider on the right. I can go for Bats as well, because you just used your Zap. Oh, that's unfortunate. But here's the thing. The Bats should be able to kill the majority of the Barbarians, and if you balloon in the other side, I have Bats and I have Cannon. You guys might be laughing at me and saying, like, Jake, you have Cannon? Like, what is that going to do? It fully counters a Balloon every single time, and it doesn't even shoot up. Because Balloon got nerfed to the point that it can't kill the buildings like that quick. Oh, let's go. So he's got Fireball, Zap, instead of having Arrows and Zap in the same deck. Arrows, Zap is way more scary because my Firecracker, that thing wants to stay alive. And now we know that we can thrive in Firecracker cycle like a madman. Also, I can go for dual Hog Riders. He looked left, he looked right, and he had no counter in sight. It's insane to see that. That's so much damage. I know I spent more elixir than him, but that was really, really fun. Also, we know he's going to Fireball on top of the Firecracker, so we want to drop it as early as possible so we can get back to another one. And I'm going to expect him to try to get Skeleton Dragons down here if he doesn't Fireball. Okay, so he's Skeleton Dragons in the back, so now he's going to Fireball, I think. I would Fireball if I was him. So I'm going to go in for a Hog Rider. I'm going to go for Bats here. And then just cycle multiple Firecrackers because they're so broken. Like, if I can get 2 of these on the map and then you don't have any answer to it because you just cycled your Fireball, what are you going to do? You're just going to cry, man. Like, that's what I would do. I mean, like, what else? What else can you do? I think that the Cannon and the Bats, you can't zap on everything at once. So you're definitely going to have the Balloon die. And then with 2 Firecrackers, can I go in for more? Can I have some more? I want to cycle like 4 Firecrackers in the map and then just have him wonder what he's supposed to do. Because if he fireballs one side, then we just go in the other. Like, do you regret your decision? Do you regret your life choices? Because those barbarians are going to have to pay the price of your magnificent elixir trades for us. Oh my goodness. I have another 4 of them on the map. I just keep cycling more. This is a beautiful sight to see, and it's his destiny to deal with these. He has to Fireball every single time, and then he doesn't have Barbarians in cycle, and then we Hog Rider. We're like, yeah, you know, that's a great trade for me, because the Bats are going to be able to kill all of the Skeletons. The Bats lock onto the tower, and you might zap that if you want to win the game, but I guess you don't want to. So we'll go to the next one. GG, well played, and peace out. This is hilarious. If you play against someone that has Fireball and a big beatdown deck with a slow cycle, they're going to have a long-term job on your side of the map firing every single one of your opponent's units. I haven't played a Hog Rider cycle deck that I've enjoyed this much in a long time. So we're going to rush through with the Firecracker in the back to kick open the game. And the thing is, if you just cycle a Firecracker by yourself, she's probably going to activate King Tower. But because I'm going for a Hog Rider, an Ice Golem, some other stuff, it's always more uncomfortable for our opponent to defend that. Okay, so he's spending a lot of elixir. This could be tricky and sticky for me. But if you use this skeleton placement, even if they zap on top of the bandit, or with the bandit, they're not going to be able to get the dash onto the tower. So since he zapped, he got some damage on the tower, but he didn't get the connection that he wanted. He wanted the bandit to dash, which does double damage, and because he didn't get that, we're going to be up a lot. It says the Hog Rider powered through for 3 hits. If you know those interesting interactions and play your best Clash Royale and always go in for your skeletons in the optimal position, you're going to be dropping a 3 elixir investment with a bandit and then another 2 elixir investment with your, the zap as well. And you're not going to be able to break through me. And it feels terrible for you because you would expect to get a good elixir advantage or at least get more damage when you're throwing down 5 elixir on the map and single elixir. But you got nothing. Also, we can go for a cannon here and go for an ice spirit. Ooh, nice. I might be able to get an ice spirit so the bandit dashes onto this so we can keep the cannon alive a little bit longer so then he can't bridge spam me. Oh, let's go. So sometimes the bandit kills the ice spirit and sometimes the bandit dashes towards the ice spirit and then it doesn't kill it. And then the ice spirit jumps onto the bandit and you get the charge from the bandit to be wasted and you get the stun afterwards. That's exactly what we got. And because we have the cannon still alive, I think I can get skeleton. Okay. He shut me up so fast. I was like, I think we can get skeletons. And I'm like, oh, that didn't really work, did it? All right. I definitely want to go in for a magic archer counter with a cannon whenever I can, just to kill that a little bit faster. And because our deck doesn't function super well in double and triple elixir, because all my cost of my cards are super low, I need to get damage in single. I need to get a lot of it. We did get a good trade at the start of the game, but he's going to be good enough to drop his P.E.K.K.A. to full counter my Hog Rider. As you guys can see, if you drop a P.E.K.K.A. or a mini P.E.K.K.A. at the right position and the right timing, it's super easy to shut that down. So, well played to our opponent. I'm going to go in for skeletons. I'm going to go for cannon. I'm going to make sure that it doesn't dash onto my tower, and I know that the cannon's going to be able to defend everything, and he can't magic archer because of that particular placement. I can firecracker here. If you want to ice spirit and make him go in for a magic archer, we'll have to wait and see. I think he is going to go for the magic archer any second now. I would if I was him. Here's the thing. I need to go in the left-hand side if I'm going to win this game. But at the same time, it's the side that has the most damage for him, so he's going to get counter push that he needs. Ooh, okay. All right, I can go for a cannon here, and then I can go for skeletons afterward. And then I think I need to go in for an ice spirit to stop the dash. The big charge that he's about to get. Ooh, he still got it. That's nasty. And the battle ram connects as well onto the tower. Okay, so we only have 400 HP in the left-hand side. He's expecting me to go there, so I'm going to go in for the Hog Rider on the right and just go for a Hail Mary here. All right, I need to go for, like, Hog here, and then go in for an Ice Golem afterwards, so then the Rail Ghost locks onto that. He's fireballing. He's trying to fireball cycle me. He needs 2 fireballs. This might be the most legendary comeback of my life. If that Hog Rider gets one more hit, and then the Firecracker somehow delivers another hit, oh my gosh, the bats, one more. No, don't troll me right now. Don't troll me right now. That P.E.K.K.A. might get a hit, and then he might be able to fireball me. No, please, Hog Rider, 1 hit. Why is he fireballing the other side? No. I don't think he noticed that my tower on the right-hand side was 86 HP. It didn't matter where he went, but my Hog Rider was inches away from delivering us that W. You can't win every single game, especially with a more memey and fun deck like ours. When someone knows the perfect P.E.K.K.A. placements and timings to fully counter your Hog Rider for 0 damage, and magic archers and zaps to eliminate the distractions of bats and skeletons, it's going to be a tough game. We almost won it, and really well played to our opponent. Let's bounce on the next one and see if we can clutch up for a comeback there. Here we go. Let's see if we can bounce back. That P.E.K.K.A. player played so well, man. I hope that we can give value here with the Hog Rider and try to get through when our opponent doesn't have a building, but I don't even think he's got a building in the deck. I'm going to guess Mega Knight, Skeleton Barrel, bait. Mega Knight? Nope. He tornadoes. Oh my gosh, that's a Magic Archer. You know, Magic Archer hurt me last game, so I want to hurt him. I want to get back in business. And with the King Tower activation for our opponent, that's not really the start that we wanted to see. But Magic Archer, Fireball, it seems like this guy's down a lot of elixir after he does that. Like, he's spending more. Magic Archer into bats, it's a -2 trade. Oh, you're going to have Tornado and you're going to have a building. Oh, no. This is going to be Wallbreaker's Fast Cycle. This is possibly one of the most difficult matchups in the entire game for our meme deck. Simply because he's going to have a fast cycle with Tornado and a building, so he should always be able to keep up with me. Maybe we can conceive a situation in single elixir where he gets messed up because he goes in for a Tornado here or something, and then we go for a Hog Rider. I'm hoping that that's the case. Ice Golem's our Wink Edition. Let's go, getting that cheeky damage. If I Ice Golem and I kite the Valkyrie to the other side, and then I can go in for like a cannon on top of the wall breakers and stop both of those. And then Hog Rider, when his Tornado can't counter us because we've got the Ice Golem tanking, maybe this will work out. I don't know, guys. We got to make sure that we mess up his Tornado with the Ice Golem. Let's go! It worked out! I can't believe that worked. I was just, you know, hoping and praying, and somehow we found a way. So that's why you go in with an Ice Golem when you have Hog Rider, if they've got Tornado. So I want to break his card cycle so he doesn't have a building. So he has to go for Tornado. And then if he has only Tornado, then we can give value with the Ice Golem. So right now, we know he's going to have Tornado not in cycle, and he's going to go in for the building, the bomb tower. So I'm only going to go in for a regular Hog Rider and bait out the bomb tower. And then the next Hog Rider that we do, that's where we're going to get the value. So I'm going to adjust my card cycle right now. And I'm going to make sure... Okay, no, I don't actually have Mirror and card cycle with Ice Golem. I wish I did. That'd been really, really nice. It's still fine. It's still fine. You know what? I wouldn't have wanted to go for a Hog Rider because I would have had to counter the Valkyrie here. Oh, yeah, he would have made it so that I couldn't have went in for a mirrored up Hog Rider. He thought I had mirrored up Hog Rider, so that's why he went so aggressive. That was awesome for us. I'm going to Ice Golem here, and then I can Hog Rider with another Ice Golem and mirror it up. This is really weird, but it's funny. I got to do it. Level 16 Ice Golem. I'm telling you, it's our Wink Edition. Forcing out cards our opponent doesn't want to drop. Look at that. The Hog Rider might be able to break through. We're forcing out a Magic Archer too, and it almost delivers just a hit. That's nutty value. Okay, I'm going to go in for a cannon. Just make sure that he always has to spend more elixir than he wants. for an ice spirit, and then going for an ice golem on top of the magic archer and try to time it so that the tower can finish off the magic archer. So that's all we care about right now. The magic archer is dying, and look at this guy. He must be crying. I was deer in headlights looking at the magic archer, making sure I didn't miss up the timing, and he got messed up real bad. I think he's going to go and spam wall breakers here, so I want to go for skeletons as well, just to guarantee that we don't lose the tower to the magic archer and wall breaker spam. And I wonder if he's able to stop all the firecrackers that are just hitting absurd value, always getting propelled backward. He should Valkyrie into this. Of course he does. Smart player, smart player. I think I can go in for this. Ice Golem, Cannon here, and then Skeletons on top of the Miner for a good trade every time. Notice how I dropped my Hog Rider really far back. I just want to get back to another one, to be honest. And I figured that he would have a good counter to it. But I don't know. I wanted to make sure that we had the Ice Golem there too, and potentially had a way of sneaking through. So he's got Tornado back. I think he Tornadoes on the first one, and we can get back to a second one without going in for the Ice Golem here. So he's definitely in a Tornado. Please mess it up, or at least have it tanked for the second Hog Rider. He wasn't ready. Level 16 Hog Rider built different, breaking through a Fireball, a Tornado, and a Bomb Tower to come up with one of the clutchest wins we've had in a while. I think every single game today was been very fun and action-packed, and always something that I didn't expect. Like, subscribe for more daily videos, and have an awesome rest of your day.